Hola everybody, welcome back to my channel. Here we are, it's a new week. I know last week was cut a little bit short, but that's because of everything that happened at my son's school, and I kind of don't want to go into that because it was just scary and just nerve-wracking and a whole bunch of feelings. But here we are, another week. I have a lot to get done this week. I want to take the week off next week. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. We'll see what happens. The goal for this week is to get as much as I can done so that way I could take off next week. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but we're gonna try. It's spring break for the kids next week, so that's the main reason why I wanna have those days off. We don't have anything planned. It's pretty much just to be home and spend time with them. But I have to get myself situated because for the next 2 months, I'm very busy with deadlines and with things that are due. So I want to make sure that I have everything laid out. I have everything on paper. It's very important for me to make sure that all my orders go through my website because that's the only way I can keep track. If it's out of my website, like if it's something that's done through IG or through email, or through text, it doesn't work for me because that's when things get either forgotten or overlooked. So that's not what we want. We want to make sure that everything's good to go. So I'm gonna start with printing out everything that I have from my website, from Etsy, and there's 2 orders that I need to send as a link so that they can be paid through my website, so that way I could keep track of those as well. Yeah, I have a lot of things to do. From the top of my head, I cannot think of anything except for the one custom cake topper that I couldn't finish in last week's video. So last week you guys saw that I had 2 custom cake toppers to do, but I ended up doing only the one. And that was because of the whole situation that happened. I ended up cutting everything short. So I think to start off, I'm gonna do that one because that was from last week. So I wanna make sure that that's priority right now. And then I'll, make a list. Oh, what the heck is this? That's not my background. Wait, I hope my computer didn't update. I hate with a big H when my computer or my phone or my laptop or any of those stuff update, because I don't like updates. I really don't. Anyway, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna work on the cake topper first, and then I'll go from there because lots to do. Don't know. Have to make a list. Have to get everything printed, and then also go into my calendar and figure out the dates, because that's another thing. I don't know what date is what. I don't even know what today is. So I have this here laid out this way. Even though I write everything on a weekly basis, I feel like for the next 2 months, I'm gonna need to see them on a monthly basis. This is why I don't like updates, because what is even this background? The background should be my logo. So I don't know what happened. See, it should be, you see that picture right there? Like it says that there's a picture, but there's no picture. I don't know what happened. All right, I gotta figure this out. I can't figure out, or I can't find my logo, so I'm just gonna leave this for now. But this is the one that should be in there. So this part right here with that like really light pink, that's what should be on my wallpaper. Pero no sé lo que pasó. No idea. All right, so these are the orders that I have. Custom cards, 3 of them. A nameplate, custom teas, 2 of them, a shaker custom cake topper, custom chip bags. This is gonna be the last thing we do because it's the big order that I have. Unicorn cake topper. This is personalized. Here comes the sun baby shower cake topper. And a unicorn cake topper personalized as well. I also have 2 other orders that I have to send the listings for. And once they're paid, I'll be able to print them and add them to the list. And those are for 4 teas total. Before I continue with the custom cake topper, I have to do something very, 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 very important. And that's respond to you guys' comments, because I've had so many comments from my storefront video. I gotta put you guys down. Oh boy. I always get so nervous when I get that mom text. Oh, you guys have no idea. I mean, if you guys are moms, then you know. Okay, I can breathe better now. Ay, ay, ay. It's crazy. Crazy the times we live in. Okay, I'm gonna put you guys over here. This thing is gonna keep tracking me, so it's okay. Just don't worry about that. But yeah, I got so much freaking love. Hello? Hi? Oh, he got stuck. Hold on. Technical difficulties. All right, it'll stay there. It's fine. If it doesn't track me, it's fine. But anyway, I got so much freaking love in my video, the one where I told you guys the good news that I signed a lease with the storefront. And that one, and then I also posted a YouTube short already showing you guys how I set everything up. So I have a video this week on Wednesday. So by the time you guys are watching this, you've already seen the setup video and the short. But anyway, I showed you guys the setup, how it looks. And you guys showed me so much love on that one as well. So I have to just go in and respond to all you guys' comments, because I didn't get a chance to do that this weekend. But I do see every single comment. Like, it goes straight to my personal phone as well. Because for Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all the other social media things, I only have my notifications on my work phone. And I don't look at my work phone when I'm not in the office. I try my best not to. Sometimes I will, but for the most part, I try not to do that. On my personal phone, I do have notifications for YouTube, just because YouTube is like my number one. I always read every single comment. I try my best to respond to every single comment, but sometimes if like I let days or a week go by and I have a lot of comments to get through, I feel so dumb. Let me know if I shouldn't feel dumb, but I feel so dumb replying thank you to every single comment, or like putting the same emoji or the same type of response to every single comment, because I just run out of things to say. And I also don't do very well with compliments. Like, I'm so sorry, but I just do not do well with compliments in person or on social media. So my go-to is always thank you. And I am huge on emojis, just because I feel like I can express myself better with emojis than with a thank you. So yeah, if you guys ever see that like my responses are the same to your comments, please don't feel bad. Like, don't feel some type of way. It's just my reaction to it. And if it feels dry to you, that's not how I mean it at all. Like, you guys see how I am when I'm on camera, but when it comes to texting, if it feels dry, it's just probably because, number one, I don't know how to freaking take a compliment. And number two, I am just probably replying to a whole bunch of comments at the same time, which is why I generally always like to put an emoji. So yeah, that's that. So there's something that I realized as I'm reading all of the comments, and something that I didn't think about before. I don't know if it came across as I rented a whole storefront. When I was talking to you guys and when I was doing the title and everything, it didn't seem that way to me. Like, I signed a lease for a storefront because I did. Like, there's a storefront and I signed the lease, and I'm gonna be there for a minimum of 6 months. And I pay rent and everything. So it didn't seem to me like I was clickbaiting, or I was, like, it didn't cross my mind at all. But when I read the comments, that's when it came to me, like, wait, do people think that I leased a whole store just for me? And then I mentioned that, right? Like, as I'm reading the comments, I mentioned it out loud, and my husband goes, yeah, when I watched the video, that's the vibe I got. I was like, wait, that is not, like, that didn't even cross my mind at all. But now looking back, I see where it could look like that, but I don't know. But I mean, you guys have seen, like, I showed my spot, my space, when I moved in and everything. I've reposted from the shop, New Market, their video of showing me, like, my space and everything. So yeah, I don't know if it did come off that way. I'm so sorry, but I mean, it's an accomplishment nonetheless, because remember, you have to apply to be at this space. And the first time I applied, I got denied. I got ghosted. And then I got denied. So it's still a huge accomplishment. So I'm gonna still give it to me, because, you know, it's a huge deal in my opinion. But yeah, no, if you guys were under the impression that it was like a whole store just for me, my fault. I did not mean it that way at all. I wasn't even thinking about that, you know? And then when my husband said that, I'm like, babe, how you got that vibe, but you know exactly what's going on. So if he got that vibe and he knew exactly what's going on, I can only imagine. But yeah, I just wanted to clarify that, or like, you know, talk about it. And I'm gonna reply to comments. So that's what I'm gonna do now. really quickly, I'm replying to a comment right now. Your username is GG26. If that is because you are a grandma to 6 kids, damn girl, you look good. Oh my goodness. Just random, but I just saw like the little icon with the picture. I had to say that. Okay, perfect. Reply to all the comments on my short. Now I have to go in and reply to all the comments on my video, but that one I go a little bit more in because I feel like for the videos you guys leave more detailed messages, so I personalize each comment, if that makes sense. So I respond to any questions. If there's specific things said, I go in with the comments on the videos. I got 2 more orders in, and one of those are the 2 that I was waiting on. So I'm still waiting on a 3rd one, but I haven't even created a listing for that yet. So I'm not too stressed about that. I'm just gonna print out the packing slips for both those orders. All right, I have 2 more here. And I started doing my little wall of things because this is how I feel like I can stay on track. I'm a visual person, so if I see it, then I won't forget about it. If I don't see it, I could forget about it. These 2 are together. They're not the same, but they're together. So I'm gonna put it together. Okay, so that's perfect. These are toppers that have to go out this week. And this one is done, but the other 2 are not due till May. So 1 done, and then the other 2 due in May. I'm just gonna say May 1st, so that way I can like make sure that my mind knows, because if I say May, it could be May 28th. All right, so we'll put this one down here, and then these are the 3. It's so funny how I have my little wall of things. I'm gonna turn you guys in a little bit so that you can see. And I'll turn you. That's my wall of orders. And I'm just missing 1 more. Okay, I have to order shirts. Let me just make a list. Oh wait, I have my list. I have to order a black large crew neck, a white extra large tee, a gray extra large tee, black medium tee, black large tee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me just cross this off because I already have it up here. Now we're gonna go check to see what I have, or if I have any of these things, because I honestly do not know. I see a whole bunch of black tees over here, but I don't know if I have any of the sizes that I need. All right, so I know for sure that these are medium. This is 4XL, we don't need that. And okay, so I have a large sweatshirt, that's good. That's all. I only have the large sweatshirt. So everything else I need to order. Okay, so I've been up to a lot. Let me just share with you what I've accomplished. So this is my to-do list. I had the social media videos, the Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube shorts. So I posted all 3. I had to respond to some emails, did that. I had to send 2 custom listings. I've only sent 1, so I still have 1 more to go. I had to order the t-shirts. So I ordered the t-shirts. I had to purchase 3 things, order those or purchase those. I have to order DTF prints. I have not done that, so that's on my to-do list. I have the custom topper to make, and I have to add balloons to this topper. So far, I'm finished designing the custom topper. So next we're gonna cut everything for that topper as well as the balloons. So out of everything, I just need to do 2 more things, and then these 2 things as far as toppers. I hope that makes sense. I don't know, I'm over here trying to like tell you what I've been doing, but I'm good with the list as far as like what I've accomplished for today, because this is the stuff for today. I also have a meeting today at the store at 7 p.m. That's super later on, so I'm not too pressed about that. Like, I'm not too worried about that. But in between, I do have a lot to do. I have to go pick up my daughter, first of all, because she did ask me to pick her up. So I'm gonna go pick her up. I have to go to Target to return a lot of the things that I did not use for display at the store. So I have to do that. I have to return some frames at TJ Maxx. Gotta go to UPS. I don't think I'm gonna go to the post office today. I think I'll go to the post office tomorrow, because tomorrow I'll be working on 3 other toppers. So I wanna ship today's topper plus those 3 tomorrow. So yeah, so I'm thinking maybe I'll only be here up until I have to go pick up my daughter. And then that'll be it for today. And anything that I have left to do on the computer, I'll just do whenever. I think that's what I'm thinking. I just have to finish these 2 toppers for sure, because those are last week's toppers. I think that's a good game plan. I don't know what happened here. I hope it cut everything. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it did cut everything, but it just stopped working. I don't know what happened. My machine is being super obnoxious in the background, but it's okay. It's cutting the last pieces. The last pieces I need for this custom topper. Actually, for both custom toppers, because I did decide that I want to add some balloons to the one I did last week. So we're gonna see how it looks. If I don't like how it looks, I'm gonna just leave it like this. I just don't like that this is a huge plain space, but I won't know till I have this stuff in front of me. All right, so that's to the side. We got that. I got everything cut for the other topper, and this just took forever because there's just so many layers to it, and it's a shaker topper. So there's a lot of pieces that go on here. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna get this topper ready. Once I have the shaker part, or at least the piece that's gonna hold all the shaker pieces, then I'll take you with me over there to pick out the shaker pieces that will work for this topper. I'm looking good with time. I think it's looking good. I do have to add a couple more things to the list for the week. Not necessarily for today, because I did get another order in and then a quote for something. Lots to do. I love when I'm so busy. I love when I'm so busy because it just means that business is growing, business is doing good, and it just makes me feel so happy. But at the same time, I get very overwhelmed. Like, I be doing that nervous laugh, and it's because I'm happy, but I'm like, I think of all the things that I have to get accomplished and that I have to get done, and I start to get a little nervous, but I'm happy. That's it. That's all I have to update you guys on. right, it's time to pick the colors that's gonna go in the sequin mix. I'm trying to go by this. Let's start with the pink. I think this one would do good. Or this one. For sure, I want to do the glitter one. Okay, stars for sure. Matter of fact, let me see if this actually looks like a good sequin mix, and then I'll just throw purple in there and some blue because it has stars and stuff. I'll use this one, a mix of this one. Yeah, that looks good. And I'll just throw blue in there because we do have a little bit of blue. I think this blue would do the best, but I'll take this blue just in case. So we got our sequin mix. We're gonna do these. For this shaker topper, I don't wanna overwhelm it too much. So I'm literally only gonna do a little bit of each. I think I'm gonna go with the lighter colors. And then let's see how that looks. I dropped a whole bunch. Yeah, I like that. Okay. So I don't think I'm gonna do the blue. Okay, just a little bit, not too much. That's good. I did lose a whole bunch to the floor, but I'm not gonna pick it up. Anytime I drop the sequins on the floor, that's where they usually stay. I'll have to look at it this way. All right, I'm just gonna add a bit more. For the sequins, I have to remember that for the topper, every time that you put it the way it's gonna go, all the sequins fall down. So it doesn't really matter if I put too many or like a lot, let's say, for example, because they're gonna fall down anyway. Not all of them, of course, but for the most part, they fall to the bottom part. This is the tricky part because I can't see if I'm aligning it right. And I'm starting to think that I did this topper wrong. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I think it's just because I have the camera on and I'm talking and I don't know. Okay, I think that's good. Hopefully it's good. Nope. It's off. Oh my goodness. All right, let me turn off the camera because I think that's what's messing me up. So there's no way for me to fix this. When I tell you my toppers are like secure, once I press it down, it's secure. So what I'm gonna have to do now is cut another pink piece. So you see the background there? I'm gonna cut another pink piece and put it over it again, like so that way it can be the outline. The good thing is that I have a piece down here that's gonna be able to cover all of this. So this stuff here is gonna be able to cover the mistake down here. That's the only reason why I'm not redoing this. It's because I'm gonna be able to cover it. All I have to do right now is cut another pink part. So thankfully, it happened to the bottom of it. The cake topper gods were on my side today because if it would have been anywhere else, I wouldn't have been able to use it. All right, that makes me happy because that's not always the case. That doesn't always happen. I just got lucky this time. All right, really quickly, I wanna show you guys what I mean. So this is the topper as is right now, right? You see how the border overlaps on this side? Even the printed border overlaps, which, all right, whatever, it is what it is. And aquí no border, right? So you just cut the same one out again, the same piece as this one, but you just overlap the border a little bit on the top. And now you have a border all around. This is gonna be covered down here, so it doesn't really matter. Thankfully, I'm able to save this topper because now it's gonna be like this and no one's ever gonna know. Guess what ran out? I don't know if you guys saw that it ran out, but my ATG, it ran out of adhesive. I'm pretty sure you guys saw it because I did a time lapse. I wanna show you guys how I struggle with this because I struggle badly. I don't know why this is so difficult. I've had this thing since, oh my goodness, over a decade. Oh my goodness. I've had it, yeah, definitely over a decade. Oh my goodness. And it's always the same thing. I always struggle. Okay, thankfully, we're good. This is the old stuff. Doesn't smell good. Adhesive, ew, ugh. That stinks. Usually adhesive smells great to me. That smells nasty. This is the part where I always struggle because I can't ever, like, I don't know how to explain it. It always messes up. Like, I always get it wrong. All right, that's wrong. Is it? No matter how many times I do this, I never get it right. Oh, wait. I got it right on my first try. Wow. It's making me seem like a liar. That's crazy. It never works on the first try. All right, let's test it out. Yep, it worked. That's crazy. Oh, the stickiness is not the greatest though. Okay, that's it. I just wanted to show you guys that this was difficult to do, but apparently not when I'm showing you. Oh. Ta-da, all done. Guess what? I made a mistake again because I made a mistake earlier. I freaking forgot to put this. This was supposed to go on this piece. Whoops. This was supposed to go on that. You see that little border piece right there? The blue one? It was supposed to go on it. I have the option to still do it. Don't get me wrong. I can still do it. It'll take some work, but I can do it. All I would have to do, all I would have to do is kind of measure it out a little bit and then some, cut it, paste it, and do that for this big piece here, which is not a big deal. This piece right there, this little tiny piece right there, and this tiny, tiny, tiny piece right there. But do I want to do that? I don't know. See, because if I try to do it, then that's bad because then I won't have this left over. Like my original thought was to just save this for another piece, but am I really gonna use it again? Probably not. Or if I do try to use it again, I'll probably forget and cut a whole nother piece. Decisions. Okay, I cut that piece and then we would just tuck it in there. Actually, it might work. It might work. I'm craziness. Oh my goodness, I did it. I tucked it in there. I don't know if you guys can tell. Sorry, it's like looking for my freaking face. But do I like it? I think I do. Okay, let me work on this real quick. Once I'm finished with this, that's it. We're gonna go pick up my daughter. I did it. We got it done. So that's good. I could cross that off the list. I can cross off the other one off the list, even though I never added the little balloons because I don't have the twine that matches. I need either black, white, or both. And I don't have. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that, but it's okay. We got these two done. These are not for sale on my website. These are copyright, so you cannot purchase them. But how cute are they? I love that they're so different. Okay, that's that. Ahora sí, a recoger my bebecita. We're out. We're outside. We're outside. Couple errands that I have to run. So I figured, let me bring along my guy so that we don't have to drive because it's rainy out. It's ugly. It's cold. Springtime wear. First, we're going to go to UPS. I'll tell you guys I had to drop off the package. So we're going to go drop that off. I have a return for Amazon. So we're going to drop that off at UPS. Then I got to go to Target because I have to return the organizers that I didn't use for the store. Then we're going to head to the meeting. Thankfully, I think the meeting's only going to be an hour. So you wait for me? Okay, so that's the plan. UPS packages dropped off. Yay. Next stop, Target to do the return. My returns are back there in that bag. I just placed so many different orders at so many different Targets that I don't know what's what, if that makes sense. I gotta figure that out while my husband drives. Baby, right. Right. You could take and then go right again. Oh my God. I'll update you guys later. Target trip done. I returned everything that I needed to return. Got a charger for my car. And now I'm headed to the meeting. Hola, everybody. I am back. Well, not back at the office. I'm back home. I'm back with you guys. Our meeting is done. Very overwhelming for me as a first-time vendor there. A lot of things. I was just taking everything in and just a lot of new. This is definitely new for me. It's just a lot of newness. And I learned a lot. I learned a lot about myself and just it's a lot. I just wanted to update you guys because I did take you and update you every time that I did something that I had to do. So this is going to be the end for today. We'll catch back up tomorrow because, like I said before, I have a lot of stuff to do. I finished 2 of the things today, yay, finally, because that was left over from last week. So I have a list of things to do. Ooh, and I have to order DTF. I have to order some other stuff. I have to design a little bit. So actually, I think I'm gonna do that on my laptop. Not gonna share it with you guys. It's just computer work, and we'll pick back up mañana. Hola everybody, as promised, I am here again. I am gonna start the day off by ordering DTF prints because I did not do that yesterday. I know I mentioned last night that I was gonna do it, but I ended up not having time. And I didn't wanna stay up too long because I just knew I was gonna get in my head and I wasn't gonna sleep, and then today was not gonna be good. So yeah, I decided to go to sleep instead. First things first, order DTF prints. I have to design that page first and then I'll order it. Okay, that's all that's left from the list that I had yesterday. So once I order the DTF stuff, I am going to start on the cake toppers. 2 unicorn, 1 here comes the sun, and I'm also gonna start on the nameplate. And yeah, that'll be for today. Feeling good about that. That's it for now. I'm gonna drink más cafecito, try to get more awake, and we'll continue from there. I have moved on to the cake toppers. I started to cut a whole bunch of unicorn stuff yesterday because I already had some of the colors out. I was already gonna cut anyway. So I started to do some of that, but I realized that I need a lot more because I did prep unicorn toppers for the store. So that just means I have a lot more to cut. As I was on Silhouette Studio trying to figure out what I need for the Here Comes the Sun topper, I realized, I don't know if you can tell back there where my Silhouette Studio is open, but when I was cutting Here Comes the Sun topper, I cut a whole bunch more. Like the clouds, for example. I know I didn't use that many clouds, and it seems like I cut extra, so that's what I'm gonna look for right now. I did not know that I cut extra, but that's actually pretty freaking great if I did. Oh my goodness, I did. I don't know if you can tell there, but all of this stuff is for an extra Here Comes the Sun. I love that. Thank you. Thank you, past me, for doing this. I still might cut more because it just makes it easier, and hopefully now the algorithm is gonna hit somewhere and then more people will purchase this one. So I'm low-key glad about this because I was a little worried. I'm like, oh my goodness, I haven't done this topper in a long time and I've only done it once. So I don't know. Like I have to go back and look at the layers and everything. Okay, that's good. I've been sitting for way too long. I had to get up and stretch a little bit or something because my back is hurting. I have back problems. So anyway, I got up to get these 2 pieces of paper for print and cut. Actually, I only need 1. I don't know why I grabbed 2. My watch forgot to tell me that I had to get up, so I kind of just took it upon myself to get up. I think I cracked like my shoulders and my back. I don't know. Anyway, it's warm. I have this suit on that my husband got me a while ago, and I put it on specifically because today is super cold. It's like in the 40s, and there's like a freeze warning tonight, which I don't understand because I thought we were in spring. What is going on? I don't know. But anyway, at this point, I'm just rambling because I just wanted to get up and you guys were over here. So I decided, let me turn on the camera and talk, but I don't really have much to say. We are going to figure this out together because I have no idea how I made this topper. I'm gonna pull it up on my website. I have it pulled up on my website. I'm just looking at the layers. I did do, oh shoot, I did like a clear backdrop on it, I think. That's how it looks like from here. I don't know. This came out so cute. I love it. Okay, I have to figure this out because I'm pretty sure there's a clear outline on this topper. I started making 3 of them, but I don't think I needed to make that many. I do need to double this one. I just don't know how I did the clouds. That's crazy. I really do not remember how I did the clouds. So I see that there's 3 layers of the clouds. It honestly looks like 4 layers. Yep, it's 4 layers. What the heck? Why did I do so many layers? I might need to cut more. All right, let me try to figure this out real quick and then I'll show you guys once it's done. You guys will never believe what happened yesterday. I still can't believe it. My camera broke. You guys already know I had the white camera. Well, I don't think you guys see the camera, but I have my main camera. That stopped working. I sent it in. It's going on a month. I don't know how long, but it's going on a lot. That was broken. I have this camera, the the one, like my super old camera that's about 10 years old. I had that one, but that one, the screen, I can't see myself. Like anytime that I'm showing you guys something, it turns purple. So it was just like this whole big thing, and I only have one battery for it, so every time that the battery died I would have to wait for it to charge for me to record. But anyway, I ended up getting the camera again, the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I ended up getting that one when the other one broke, because the people at Best Buy told me it was going to be 3 to 4 weeks. When I heard that, I was like, oh my goodness. So I'm like, you know what, I'm a content creator. I make videos as part of my job, so I'm gonna need another camera regardless. So I ended up getting the camera again because I liked it. There was just a couple things that it was like when it came to editing. So I bought it again. Yesterday it stopped working. Like it would just stay on loading screen. It would turn on and everything would be good as far as the camera moving, the axle, the gimbal, whatever it's called, but it wouldn't turn on. Like the screen wouldn't turn on, so I can't do anything with it. Anyway, long story short, have to send it in for repairs. So now I have 2 cameras that are out in the world getting repaired, and I brought out my old camera, which is what I'm using now. I have 69% left of battery, so hopefully that lasts. We'll see how it could go. But yeah, that's the unbelievable news. I just can't believe it. But anyway, hopefully that gets resolved ASAP, because I did pay for expedited everything. If they have it in stock, I should get it by next week. If not, who knows? I don't know what you guys, or what I was able to show you guys yesterday, but yesterday was not my day. I don't know if you could tell from my mood. I honestly don't know what I recorded, but I realized that yesterday I was so off. I felt down, I felt tired, I felt like all like negative things, which I didn't realize until I went for lunch, and then I was like, I'm not going back into the office. I just couldn't. I realized that the reason why I was feeling like that is because I took a melatonin the night before yesterday. So the night before yesterday, which was my meeting, the meeting was at 7, and I found myself drinking coffee at that time. It was like 8:20 and I was still drinking coffee, and that's late for me, especially because I drink espressos. So I was drinking coffee, but it was mostly because I was tired, yes, but it was like a nervous thing, like with my anxiety. It's stupid because I shouldn't be drinking caffeine with anxiety, but anyway, I was drinking the coffee and I was afraid when I got to bed that I wasn't gonna go to bed. Instead of taking my magic mind shot at nighttime, I was too lazy to get up to go get the magic mind shot, and the melatonin was on my side of the bed, so I grabbed that instead. I took one, and I think that's why I felt so crappy yesterday. So note to self, stop with the freaking melatonin, get up, don't be lazy, and take your magic mind shot for nighttime, because it was not a good feeling yesterday was not a good feeling. And then my camera broke, and that was just like the freaking cherry on top of the horrible tasting cake. Hopefully today we have a much better day, but I ended up making 2 of them. One of them is for an order. The other one I'm going to have as backup, like as an extra. That way I can see. When this is ordered again, I can see exactly how the layers are. That's something that I like to do. I like to make an extra one that I have here, so that way I can refer back to it, because my toppers, you guys already know, so many layers, so many different things, different ways I like to do it, and I'm very, like, I'm all over the place, so I won't remember unless I make it constantly. Like this one, for example, the unicorn one. I also made 2 of these for the 2 orders. I just haven't finished making them. I have all the pieces here. I just have to hot glue these together. But these I make so often that I don't need an extra one on hand. I know exactly where everything goes. So yeah, that's that. We're gonna have a good day. We're gonna have a great time. We're gonna try to record as much as I can. Now the battery is at 65%. We'll see. We'll see what we get accomplished today. I might have to end the video today though, so. I have been working, I have been creating, I've been doing the things. I've got 4 completed cake toppers over there. I'm gonna add something to the 5th one here. I made an extra one, so I'm gonna make 1 more extra one just because I have everything laid out already, and because I love to give myself extra work. Why not? Next, I'm gonna work on a nameplate. My bestie ordered a nameplate. She has no idea what size she wants. I just asked her what she's gonna use it for. It's just gonna have to stay like that, and I just have no idea. But I think, based on what she told me, I think I know what size to make it. This is the nameplate size that I usually make. So I started making them this size. Wow, you see how humongous this is? But a social media nameplate has to be smaller because it has to fit within the picture. Back then when I started making these, it was the square size, and so I made them small enough so that when you're taking pictures of your products, it'll fit in the frame without being too overpowering. That's why even though this is my first one, I changed them to this smaller size because you need it to be within the frame. And I noticed that this was just way too big. Do I still use this one? I use this one for social media videos. And this one is for my social media pictures and things like that. Or not necessarily only social media, also for my website pictures. Specifically t-shirts, not like the cake toppers and stuff, because I do that a little bit differently. I figured for her, because of what she's gonna use it for, I think a bigger size might work. Yeah, because, so this is perfect for decor, and it's big enough, and you know, you can see it. Even for when she is showing pictures of the crafts, it's not like it's a small, like a one thing like this, and this is gonna be way too huge. I'm pretty sure, I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna make it this size. Because anyway, her business name is longer than this. When I make it this size exactly, it's not gonna be humongous, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Because if I leave it as is, her name, and then just go by the height, it's gonna be way too big. I think I make sense. Maybe I might not, but I know exactly what I'm referring to. So that's the next step to make that social media nameplate. My sister just texted me. She needs cupcake toppers by Friday, which is in 2 days. Great, love that for me. What else? So 6 orders that are about to be done so that they can ship out today. Backtrack, one of them cannot ship out because it has more to add to that order. It's like a separate order. And then I'll work on the greeting cards that I have, because might as well ship that out today too, right? If I can. Lots to do. My mind is a little bit all over the place, but it's okay. We got this. We got this. I just got a notification that my camera shipped. Thank goodness. And it was pretty freaking fast because I just did it last night. That's that. I'm so happy about that, obviously, because I need my camera. At this point, I need any of my 2 cameras because this one, oh, forget about it. I have here some toppers. Oh, I finished the nameplate. This is my bestie's nameplate. So that's done. I'm gonna put that to the side. I'm just gonna add the sticks to the cake toppers. I have this one already done. Here comes the sun. And this one has this paper straw. I have another one for the second one. I have the clear ones for the unicorn. For this one, I think I'm gonna add this black and white striped one, just because the vibe is mostly black and white. And then for this one, I'm gonna do the hollow one. I'm gonna have the hollow design like this. Not design, paper straw, like this. So I'm gonna do that really quickly. Then I'm gonna start designing the greeting cards, because I'm gonna make 3 custom greeting cards. I also have to design the toppers for my sister. I'm gonna shut the camera off now, do these toppers really quickly just to finish them with the stick. 3 packages ready to go. These 2 are unicorn cake toppers, and this is Here's the Sun. I just have to go and print out the shipping labels. I also have to print out more of my business cards, the shipping label business cards that I put here. Oh wait, my video, it premiered 18 minutes ago. Oh no, I missed it. Damn it. I missed the premiere. You guys are all the way up there. How could I have forgotten? Oh my gosh, that's it. It's over because I think this video was only like 18 minutes long. Yep, 18 minutes ago. How did I miss that? Oh my goodness. I'm so mad. I usually put a time, not a timer, a reminder. And I didn't this time. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, well, now I'm going to print out shipping labels. I'm going to print out shipping label business card. I cut these for my sister because these are the toppers that she needs. It was perfect because I already had it saved from the last time. So this was easy breezy. Beautiful cover girl. Remember how I said earlier that my battery percentage started at like 69%? It slowly went down and I think it got to like 50. And then it just drastically went to low battery. Like it was flashing and everything. So I don't know what the heck is up with this thing. And I just charged it for maybe like about 5 minutes and it went back up to 65%. So I don't know. Alright, now I'm going to print out the shipping labels, but I have to get them prepared. So BRB. Alright, I got these printed out. 1, 2, 3 are going out today. I have them all packaged up. This one's going out tomorrow, but I've already finished it. So I've already picked the 3 of them from here because they were here. So I grabbed that and they're already packaged up. This one is the one that's going out tomorrow. This one as well. This one's done. This one's done. And it's going to go with these 2. Alright, this one has to stay up here because 2 more toppers are due in May, even though 1 is already done. So I'm just going to keep that up there. And this one is the one that I'm going to work on next. What's today? The 9th? 4/9. Working on this next. Okay, perfect. Trying to wrap it up really quickly because the whole issue with the camera and the battery and all that stuff. So I'm trying to be as fast as I can. I think the last thing I'm going to share with you guys for this week, we got the Paw Patrol stuff for my sister. Not for sale. Don't come after me, Disney, because I'm not selling this. So that's that. What else did I have? Oh, the cards. That's what I'm doing now. So I'm designing the cards. It's going to be 50-50. So when I make custom greeting cards, not that I offer this, but when I do make them, like for the store or whatever, or for this instance, it's my cousin. She ordered it for me, so that's the only reason I said yes. I try to have it be on brand because I don't just design something, print it, and then that's the greeting card. So it's going to be half and half. It's going to be half of it printed because she does want pictures on the card or on all cards. So that's going to be printed. But I'm also going to design it as if I'm designing a cake topper, kind of. Because it's not going to be too layered. It's not going to be too much going on with it. Because, you know, at the end of the day, it is a card. But you guys will see that. Like, I'm going to design the front so that it can be more layered and more dimensional. So that's what I'm working on now. I have this that I bought a very long time ago. So I'm just going to use this. And once I'm done with that, I'll show you guys. And then we're going to wrap up because this camera, man, this camera. I'm doing so good with time, not only for the day, but for the week. I got the 3 cards prepped. I can't show you the inside because 2 of them have pictures, and that's just something that I don't want to show. It's privacy reasons. I also put my business name and the website on the back, even though I don't have these for sale, but still, it's marketing. So that has a picture. This one is blank. Only 2 of them have pictures. And now the next step is going to be to put the pictures of the 3 teachers with the student all here, and each one is going to have the teacher name. So that's the next step, but I'm not going to share that because, like I said before, privacy reasons. So I'm just going to do that off of camera, and I'll be back once I'm done. Once I have that done, I'll be able to take one more thing out of my wall of orders, and that means I will only have 3 of them left. This camera has been charging for, I want to say like 4 hours now, and it's at 18%. No entiendo. I really do not understand. Anyway, I just came to say goodbye because I finished the 3 greeting cards, and that's it. Like, once I told myself once that was done, it was time to end the day because it's already 5 o'clock. So this I'm gonna take to the post office with me as well. We'll have a total of 4 shipping out today, but in total we have made 4, 5, 6, 7 orders, so that's good. Very, very good. It's not everything that I have on my to-do list. I still have 1, 2, 3 open orders, but that's okay. We're gonna take it day by day. Hopefully I can take off next week, but I'll keep you guys posted with that. That's pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for all of your support. Thank you for sticking around while I figure out this camera situation.